these guys right here when they were like 5 years old, opening up at the Firestone for Afroman. For a Valentine's Day show at Firestone. It was an all-ages show opening for Afroman, if you could imagine that. It was his 10-year anniversary of the Because I Got High single, and I got put as secondary billing, co-headlining going on right before him. And let me tell you, at that point in my life, I was very, very poor and very, very broke, and I had rent due that next day, and my phone was already shut off, and my electricity was already shut off, so I needed to get at least one of those bills taken care of that month. So the pressure was on. I had to do a good job. Now, on my album, until the very end, I have a song that is called The Ballad of Molly Haynes. Anybody familiar? It is a Valentine's Day song. So how many times do you get the opportunity to sing a Valentine's Day song on actual Valentine's Day? So I took the opportunity. It's a little bit of a slow song, I'll admit it. However, this crowd was not very forgiving, and they were, at this point in the set, not really sold on me just yet. So I had to win them over. It was very important. So I'm performing my Valentine's Day song on Valentine's Day, and I hear this voice from the crowd heckling, saying, over and over and over again. And now, if anyone's been to Firestone, R.I.P., no longer in existence, but while it was alive, the sound is very impressive there. It's very loud. So imagine how loud this cackling lady is. You can hear her over the sound system, okay? So I get to that song, and my heart is beating, because I'm like, oh man, this lady's not gonna stop. So I very politely, because at that time, that was the thing that I was doing, was politeness. So I went up to her, and I said, ma'am, listen, I appreciate that you're very much looking forward to Afroman. However, he's not even here yet. So you chanting out his name is not going to get him there any faster, and it's not going to get me off stage any quicker. Do you understand what I'm saying? So she did not even break. I admire her stick-to-itness, but she kept going, Afroman, Afroman, over and over and over again. So I'm performing this song, right? And I'm having this like panic attack. I'm like, oh my God, this lady is going to heckle me off stage. Everyone is going to think that I'm a complete wimp and I'm a complete chump. No one's going to want to buy my CD or do anything. I'm just going to end up the rest of the night just kind of like crying and looking like an asshole in the corner. So what am I going to do? So I'm going through this song, all right? I'm going through the first verse, and I'm like panicking in my head, and then all of a sudden this calming voice inside of my head says, listen, just get through this verse and everything's going to be okay, all right? So I get to the first verse, and in the second verse starts, I just go ape shit, fucking bananas. Finish the fucking verse, throw the microphone on the ground. Pick it back up, whole crowd goes ape shit. I pick it up and I go right over to the corner, I point at this lady, I said, lady, let me tell you something. This is what the fuck I do. And you cannot take me off of my shit. You're just gonna play the role of a lady, just be cool, be cool. And I said, you aren't gonna take me off of my shit. This is what I do, but what you are doing is ruining this experience for every other person in this place that didn't pay $15 to listen to you come here and scream like a fucking cunt. And everyone goes, whoa! All 500 people go, shit. So I said, everybody in this motherfucker on the count of 3, tell this fucking bitch to shut the fuck up. 1, 2, 3. All 500 people go in unison, shut the fuck up! Her friend was so embarrassed, she dragged her out of a full show outside, and from that moment, I had the entire crowd in the palm of my hand, and I sold over $400 worth of merchandise that night and paid both of my bills.